Hello students, welcome to the learning of chapter 8 of your computer subject, that is more on CSS 3. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. So this is a technique actually which is used into the web pages to make them more beautiful for their viewers. So dear students, these CSS makes it easier to enhance the look of different elements on a web page. What is a web page? Might you have been aware of this term because every day you are using your mobile phones for online activities, for example for your school activities and other entertainment activities. So whatever you are viewing onto your mobile screen or tablet is actually a web page you are viewing. So these web pages are created using a particular language that is called HTML. Using this language we can create a page, a document which can be viewed on internet. Means that document is well enough to be stored onto the internet server. We can create that format of page using this language. So CSS is what? CSS is a technique which we will use under this HTML document to make them more unique and beautiful by changing the appearance of the elements which are appearing onto that particular web page. That element could be a text or an image or any object. So understanding this chapter is depending on what is HTML and how an HTML document is created. So let us first create a simple HTML document for all those students who did not know how to create a document in HTML. So to create a document in HTML, we have to open Notepad, because the programming which we are going to do to make a web page, that programming is done into this application known as Notepad. So open a new file, and now I am making a web page. Every web page created using HTML language starts with HTML tag. Then there is a head tag. Then title. Title is your wish. You can give whatever title you want. Likewise, I am giving my first web page. As you know well that all these commands which are written under this angular bracket is called tag, and there are two types of tag, one which requires opening and ending, and one which requires only opening and not any ending. So title is a container tag which requires an opening as well as closing. So it is in form of opening tag and closing tag. After then we will close the head tag also, because the work of head tag here in this program is to contain the title tag. There are two parts of a web page, one is head and other is body. You know well, in previous classes you might have been taught that a web page has two parts, the head part and the body part. In the head part we basically give the title of the web page, and in the body part all those things which you want the viewer can view onto his screen that all comes under the body tag. So here body tag is opened, and I will close it later on. First of all, I should provide the contents for this body tag. Now I'm closing the body tag. No more programming I have to continue, so I'll close the HTML tag. So HTML tag, head tag, title tag, body tag, all these are container tags because somewhere they are getting closed. So HTML is opened first, the top of the line of the program, and it is open at the last line of the program. Then whatever should be in the head part we have specified, like title we have specified my first web page, and then it is closed, the head part is closed. Now the body part is opened. In the body part one horizontal line will be printed, and then this text will be onto the web page. Then one line change, one more horizontal rule will be print, and then body will be closed. Only this much will be in the body of the web page. A very simple program, just for your revision I have made it. Later on HTML is closed. Now what to do? Come to save option and save the program, like whatever name you want to give, you can give it, but after the name don't forget to put a dot and HTML extension. So this is the way to create a HTML document, or you can say this is the way to create a web page by giving extension as .html, or other formats are also there, .xml, so VML, many options, other extensions are there, but because we are creating using this HTML language, so we will give the extension as .html. Save it on desktop. See, let's see on the desktop. You can see the file is there onto the desktop with the name my first HTML document, and can you see that its icon is not notepad icon, its icon is Chrome icon, which is actually browser's icon. Chrome is my default browser. Maybe in your computer it comes in Safari's icon or some other icon, so don't worry about that. Means what? This icon says that you have created a web page, not a notepad document, because you have saved the document with the extension .html. So now we have created a simple web page. Let us execute it. So double click on it. You can see browser is opened, and in this browser this is the head part. All this is the head part. In the head part I have given the title as my first web page, so it is coming in my first web page. Let us do a change into the program. www.divan. Just to display onto the title, save it, and here refresh it. You can see now in the title bar this title is coming, what we have given under the title tag into the program. So after then head is closed, then body started, one horizontal rule, This is the body part. The white, whatever commands and instructions we give under the body tag, they are reflected here into the web browser's body part. So in the body part we have given the command HR tag first. So one horizontal rule, you can see one horizontal rule is placed onto the screen, the browser's screen. After then a message I have given, hello viewers, this page is a web page. So that message is reflecting here, hello viewers, this page is a web page. If I'll change something into this message, that will reflect here. You can see, hello viewers, written students, just to show you in real time that how things are reflected. Just do the change and save the file. Save the file and here refresh the file. You can see hello students. Now it is showing hello students. So after this one BR is actually used for changing the line to the next line. So then HR again, one more horizontal rule, you can see, and then body is closed, nothing is there, body is closed, and then HTML program is closed and then saved and then executed. So this is how a HTML program, a simple HTML program we can create, and then later on we can upload it on internet so that everybody who is connected to internet can view that web page. This chapter is about the CSS3. So CSS3, what is CSS3? CSS3 makes it easier to enhance the look of the different elements on a web page. So whatever there is on the web page, that for example in our web page there is a text, there are two horizontal lines, that these two elements are there on our web page. So CSS is what? CSS makes it easier to enhance the look of the different elements on a web page. So whatever elements are there on your web page, to change the look, to enhance the look of those elements, you will use what? CSS. So now clear what is CSS? Now in this chapter we are going to learn about various different styles known as inline styles. And we will do all these style changes into our HTML document. So for that, let us create the first example program which is given on the first page. In this program you can see it is started with HTML, then head tag, title is given, inline method, title closed, head closed. Actually what is inline? Inline style is one of the methods used to apply CSS, means to apply the CSS. These are CSS, cascading style sheets, different styles. To apply CSS on the elements of a web page. So elements of a web page means the text, the line, the text box, command buttons, etc. In this method, style declaration is given with each individual element with the help of style attribute. Means in this programming, you have to use the style attribute to achieve all the different properties and attributes which are defined under this chapter. You can see there are many properties and attributes are given into this chapter. Margin properties, border. So all these we can use only when we inbuilt attach the CSS into our HTML document. A simple HTML document we have created. Now we will attach the CSS coding into this HTML document so that our HTML document looks more beautiful and unique in comparison of the previous one. Let's see how to do that. So we will do that by making this program first, given on the first page. In this program, in the body we are using inline style here. So this is a text that will be shown to the body part. HR, now HR which we have used in a plain mode, now that is used with the style attribute. So style attribute requires a value which is given under the double quotation. So the value which you will give under the style attribute, that will be under double quotation, and the values will be as many you can give, but all the values will be separated by a semicolon. You can see semicolons here. So one semicolon is here and one semicolon is here. So total 1, 2 and 3 elements are there into the value of style attribute. If there are 2, so there will be one separator, one semicolon. If there are 4, there will be 3 separators. Understand? So every different element value should be separated by a semicolon. Now under the style attribute, the values are given like this. Is the attribute value width, and it is the value of that attribute value which is into the HR tag. So width you want 50%, here author wants 50%, so he has given 50%. Background color is another attribute. Now its value could be any color value, green, red, yellow, any basic color, or color code also you can use here to give special color effect. Height, another attribute which will specify the height of the horizontal rule. So horizontal rule will be 50% wide, its color would be green, and its height would be 10 centimeter. After then a message will be print, that is a simple HR tag without style rule. So HR only simple, as we have used in the program, simple HR tag. So here again author has used the simple HR tag. The declaration has to be repeated again to apply the same effect on the HR tag. A message will be print. Again the same code for different style of HR is provided here. Every time when you want to enhance the look of your elements onto the web page, every time you have to provide this coding for that particular object. So memorize it, don't forget. Every time you have to write the code for that change into the element. So again style width 50%, code background color green, and height 10 pixels, body is closed, HTML is closed. So the same program I have created for you. You can see the same program is created, and this file I have saved as page.html, which is onto my desktop. You can see page.html. So the same program is there. We are using the inline style here, HR style with 50% background color green, height 10%, many times HR I have printed, and then the declaration has to be repeated again. That many times HR was not there, I think by mistake only one HR was there into the program. Then again the same code repeated, and then body is closed, HTML is closed. You can see once we repeat it again and again, same code, and then body is closed, HTML is closed. So let us execute this program. You can see two green lines of 50% wide. 50% means what? This total width is 100%, and the line which you can see, that is the 50% of that 100%. text, then line, style HR with style, then simple HR tag,